For women, dating is about screening. The comparison of dating to a job interview is not revolutionary. Often, people talk about how first dates suck because they feel like interviews. Although most people don't like interviews, I teach my students to understand this comparison, because, in a sense, it should be an interview, just not in the way it normally is. Both parties should be interviewing each other, but usually, only the woman is screening the man. The man isn't screening at all. He's trying to impress the woman, essentially putting her in the authority position, and making himself look weak. When men do try to screen women, or at least pretend to have standards, they do it wrong. A typical interview is a stream of questions, most of them boring and analytical. A good interview is when the time flies by, because the two people are just talking, there is a feeling of rapport. This type of interview results in the interviewee getting the job. For men, dating is about proving himself to get the job. When a man is physically attracted to a woman, he has likely decided that he wants to sleep with her. She doesn't have to do anything more. For him, it's a closed case. This is because, evolutionarily, the man risks very little when it comes to lovemaking. It's the woman who must carry the baby for 9 months, give birth, and continue to raise the child until maturity. This means that most men don't really care how smart or funny or unique a woman is. Sadly, these are the things women want men to like them for. Since the man wants the job, just an interviewee is there because they already want to work for that company. The interviewer, the woman, has all the power. She is undecided, and is yet to make a decision. She wants to see if he deserves to insert his penis. Concept: authority. The person who decides the worth of others has social authority. Just like a hiring manager has authority over who gets employed, a woman typically has authority over the men she dates. Ironically, this is not what she really wants. Women are attracted to dominant men, and if a woman has authority over you, she is dominant over you. Authority and dominance are essentially the same thing. I also add or remove points based on whether a woman can think for herself, and takes initiative when we hang out. That is, does she offer to pay for dinner occasionally, and think of activities we can do together? To me, there's no reason to bond with a woman who contributes nothing to my life other than her body. At this point in my life, the woman is getting the better deal when it comes to sex, 2 to 3 orgasms to my 1, on average. So if she's not cheering me up, supporting me, pleasing me as much as I please her, and contributes nothing financially or mentally, she's basically a waste of time. Have standards. Your time is all you have in this world. Everything you do and think occurs within time. Your life is a finite portion of time that you use how you want. Your time should be the absolute most important thing to you, above money, physical pleasure, etc. When you value your time to this degree, you will live every day like it's your last, because you realize and feel that every moment is gone forever. This puts a fire under your ass. When you value your time in this way, you don't want to spend it doing things you don't enjoy, or won't bring substantial rewards. You also don't want to spend it with people that don't make your life better. Dennis Rodman once said, "Not matter how hot a woman is, there's always a guy out there who got sick of fucking her." I know this to be true, as I've dumped many women who were hot, and initially fun to have sex with, until the novelty wore off. When the intercourse was less exciting because it was no longer new, I was able to see more clearly that the woman was not worth my time. This has made me very picky with the women I date. I'm willing to cut a woman off at a moment's notice if I approach a woman and she has a weird energy or is rude. I move on quickly if I date a woman, and I find myself feeling tense or annoyed, I stop seeing her. I know what I want, and I look for it. When you adopt this attitude, you'll find that women respect you more, as you convey authority through your own standards.